Memo600. So Memo600 tweeted this, letting us know that he is now unsigned. He has parted ways with OTF. He is no longer OTF. This is what he tweeted. He said, unsigned. Feels like I can't get more by supporting myself. He is now unsigned and he is happy about that. I actually got back his Instagram as well. Today is Little Steve Day. On Little Steve Day, he's got back his Instagram that was gone. Literally, it was obviously taken down. And now he's got it back with over 500,000 followers. And he's parted ways with OTF. Why did Memo leave OTF? So now you can see what's going on. Little Durk didn't kick Memo out of OTF. Memo left OTF and that's why he don't have the chain, because Little Durk took back the OTF chain. People been asking about where's the chain? Where's the chain and stuff? Little Durk took it back. He took back the OTF chain because it was to do with a contract that he signed. The chains and stuff that you see, most of them are to do with the contracts that they signed. That's part of the deal. That's how it all works. You sign the contract, then they give you the chain, the look, all of it. That's how it works. So Louis got back his Instagram as well. Not the old one, the Louis 64 one, but he got back the one that he created after that one. When the situation happened, he got back that Instagram and he went live. They tagged him in something saying that he is going to be releasing music and he's dropping some music, and more upset that this is something different that we all need. But then at the same time, we haven't seen Louis with any change, so we don't know if Louis is actually signed or if he signed a contract on that night as well. Why did Memo leave OTF? Memo decided that he can do that by himself, and then if anything happened to him in the street, he knows where the money is going to go. He knows that it's not going to go back in all the stock and labor and all the stuff, and they're going to do all the stuff and profit off of it. That's why I think he left OTF. It's something deeper as well. I feel like it's everything to do with King Van. It is everything to do with King Van, why he left OTF, and he wouldn't talk about it. He won't tell people the real reason. He won't tell people the real reason why he left OTF. He would mask it with something else. He wouldn't tell the full truth. And something happened between him and Memo. That's why he didn't say free Memo. I'm telling you, this is all business. This is everything to do with business. He didn't even come out and say free Memo. There is no friends when it comes to business. There is no friends. This is all business. And Little Durk, he's undermined or by these people. I'm telling you, nothing is a coincidence. Memo has left OTF. Memo would never tell people the real reason why he left OTF. He would never tell people the real reason why he decided to leave. I don't even think he can speak on it because of the contract. Again, he probably signed something when it comes to speaking on it. He won't be able to speak on it now. He's just going to move on and do his music and stuff. But we all know the real reason why Memo decided to leave OTF. Something happened with him and Little Durk. And then you have 600 Breezy in the chat. It is all connected. I'm telling you, that video that people seen where they said 600 Breezy and Memo, they was actually dissing Little Durk. Actually true. They were talking stuff about they're not going to give people noodles and all this stuff in the hood. They are really going to fall down the hood and take care of the hood and all that stuff, and not give people side and leftovers and all this stuff. That's what they were talking about. They were basically saying that Little Durk is not really feeding the hood. He's not really doing nothing, and they are going to try and do what they can the real way for their people, not do it and then talk about it and do it and stuff, because that's what they were basically saying as well. Like Little Durk be doing stuff, talk about it and stuff, but it's not really what it seemed. It is not what it is. And this has happened because the money has changed people, the money has changed the gang is separated. Little Durk and all of them, right? This is all long term stuff. This is what I'm saying, that there's no way that if Memo was genuinely happy with OTF, the family and on the family and all this stuff, if he was really happy with them, he would have never left. He would have never left OTF. Memo600 left OTF. Something did happen. We don't know what happened. Memo600 might come out and speak on what happened and why he decided to leave OTF. But for now, I feel like he already said everything that he said in the tweet that he tweeted about. He feel like he can now do all of this and support himself more and stuff like that. He feel like he can do it for himself out the labor without having OTF behind him. But what's strange is, even though this happened, right, they should have still been cool. Why are they not cool? Memo should have been posting Little Durk and, saying, Little Durk, my boy, brothers for life and stuff like that. This is what I'm saying. Something else is going on. Something fake is going on. Something else is going on. The fake is coming out, and it is all going to come out. We are all going to know why Memo decided to leave OTF and not really say that him and Little Durk is cool or whatever. Man, Little Durk is still not cool. He is actually doing his own thing and he's parted away from OTF. What happened? We still don't know. He probably would never speak about it. So even think about this, right? Remember when 600 Breezy came out and said that he wasn't OTF? I believe that Little Durk had him say that to people to make people know that he's not OTF and not signed with OTF, so he wouldn't get the traction and the clout and stuff like that. That's what came out and said that he's not OTF. He's not signed and none of that stuff, and he didn't sign and tell people why he didn't sign, because he don't want people to goof him around and do all that stuff. And that's why, because Little Durk asked 600 Breezy to go out there and tell people that he's not OTF, so he wouldn't get the recognition and stuff like that. Because remember, they were all connected and stuff at the start, and then people were thinking he was OTF, and people started calling him OTF, and then he came out and said out of the blue that he's not OTF, but he didn't say that straight away. So that should tell you that he was letting it happen, right? And then Little Durk probably pull him up and say, listen, you're not OTF, you're not signed with us, you're not part of it. You have to go and tell these people you're not OTF. And that's why he said to people that he's not OTF, he's not signed with OTF. Stop saying to him, stop calling him OTF. He's not with Little Durk and them. And he didn't sign because he didn't want people to treat him like no goofy and stuff, and use him and use all his money and use everything. That's why he didn't sign with Little Durk. But then if you think of it from Little Durk's side, because remember, 600 Breezy was out there doing all the stuff with 6ix9ine and stuff, and he was going back and forth, and he was doing everything, and people was thinking that he's part of OTF and they get back for King Von, and he is the one who literally chose Quando and Little Tim and all of them. So people was thinking that he was part of it from the start, that he's with Little Durk. So that's why he went out there, and so that's why Little Durk had to basically separate himself from Durk. Had to say to him, listen, you can't tell people that, and then the separation started happening. That's what I think. So Little Durk probably felt like he was probably using the fame and doing all the stuff and going back and forth, right? But then 600 Breezy almost got arrested when 6ix9ine called feds on him and stuff, and there was a warrant out for 600 Breezy, and this was actually real. The feds actually involved watching all of them because of the threats and all this stuff, right? So he probably was after for the 6ix9ine situation, and then Little Durk probably was involved in all of that as well. It hasn't stopped. They are still being investigated, all of them, and that's why Little Durk has to basically separate himself from someone, separate himself from Memo and all of them who's trolling people and trolling with him, because again, it is bad for his image. When you look at what he's doing in the industry, they are controlling. He's on the MK. It is bad for his image. That's why they are having him separate. He's not doing it on his own. He has people in his ears telling him stuff and telling him that, listen, he needs to get away from these people. Remember, he came out and said that they told him stop hanging around gang there and stop hanging around drug dealers and all that stuff. They told him that. They have been in his head for a very long time. Now he's listening to them because now he works for them and he's doing all the music and stuff. Now he works for them. They are promoting him. You see how much they're promoting him. The Grammy nomination, all the thing, everything, the Grammys and all the stuff, and all these nominees, they're using him as the face of the industry right now, because Little Durk is the face of the industry right now, so he can't be part of the King Von Get Back situation when it comes to 600 Breezy and them. That's why he's separating himself from the situation.